Right guys, welcome back to our Sri Lanka rebuild on the new Cricket Captain 2025 game. Last time, if you remember, we did play two series. We played against Zimbabwe and we played against Bangladesh. We beat Bangladesh in all of the series, actually except the test series, which we drew. And then we beat Zimbabwe. We swept them in both ODIs and T20s, and now we're into the Asia Trophy. But before that, I just want to show you something quickly. Alright, so this is what I wanted to show you quickly. It's the objectives that I've just put together for our Sri Lanka rebuild. It's basically just win everything. We've got to win the ODI World Cup, win the T20 World Cup, the World Test Championship, the Champions Trophy, and the Asia Trophy. And on top of that, we've also got to be ranked first in tests, and in ODIs and in T20s out of all the world's teams. Pretty simple objectives to start us off, but also just wanted to explain one rule quickly, is at the end of every season, we're going to have a Player of the Season reward, and that player is going to, with the new player editor that's been added, get upgraded to be a better player. So whoever plays best in the season, I'll get you guys to vote for who is our Player of the Season, and then they'll get an upgrade. So I think that'll be a pretty cool addition. And let's get straight back into the Asia Trophy. Okay, so this is the squad that Cricket Captain has auto-generated me for these Asia Trophy T20 matches. It's very similar to the team that we went into Zimbabwe with. That played really well. And I'm pretty confident with it, actually. So we've got Bandara, who hasn't actually played for us yet, but looks really good in the T20 stuff, averaging 33, strike rate of 140, so that's really good. Madushka is the only player that I'm a little bit worried about. He is only 25. I would like him to play some for us, but his T20 stuff isn't brilliant. Wow, I just noticed he has a first-class triple century. That's pretty incredible. Anyway, so yeah, in the 20-over stuff, his strike rate is only 106, which isn't brilliant. So maybe we'll remove him from the squad. Could pick another bowler, possibly. Maybe another pace bowler, just in case. Okay, guys, so look who I've added to the squad. It's Patty Rana, who you might know, played for CSK. And this is a player that I completely forgot Sri Lanka had, if we're being honest. But he's definitely going to come into our squad for T20 internationals. And just a quick note, any players that you think I am forgetting, maybe as a Sri Lankan, if you are one, or as someone that knows a lot more about the Sri Lankan team than me, then feel free to comment who I should put in the team for the next series, people that I should use, and people that have worked for you on the game. Yeah, because I think that'll be really interesting. Patty Rana is one that I think could work for us in the future. He is just 22 years old, and as you can see, his first-class bowling stats are good. 20-over bowling stats are exceptional as well. So we are going to go through and play this Asia T20 trophy. I'm pretty confident with this squad. Okay, guys, our first game of the tournament is against the UAE, who we will hope to beat. This is the team that Cricket 24's made us. So we've got Nasanka and Pereira at the top, Mendes 3, Lanka 4, Kusal Mendes 5, then Shanaka, then Hasaranga, Ratnayaka and Deekshan. I think the one change I want to make is I want one more person who can bat in here, so I'm going to bring Mendes in. His wicket-taking ability has been really good in the couple of T20s he's played for us so far. So we've got 3 pace options, some spin options as well. I think this is a pretty good side. And yeah, I think we should just get straight into this first match of the tournament. Conditions, looks like a bit of a roach, slow outfield though. Really nice sunny conditions, so let's see how we go. And we get smashed by the UAE. Wow. They put up a huge 194 with their openers batting really well and some lower ordered runs too. We get smacked around the park. Deekshan are going at 11s but taking a fourfer. Hasaranga 1, Fernando 1, Shanaka 1. Patty Rana for us, not doing the right amount of stuff. Then we get bowled for 154 with our openers not doing enough. Then Kamindu Mendes trying to be the rock, but we just don't get anyone except actually Ramesh Mendes at the end that bats really fast and excitingly. So bit of a disappointing start because we would have been definitely backing ourselves to beat the UAE. Maybe we do need an extra spinner. Yeah, I think we probably do need an extra spinner in these conditions. So I'm going to take out a Asetha Fernando. We're going to open the bowling with Shanika. And then we've got 4 other spinners that can bowl as well. And that should help us quite a lot. Yeah, I think this is a good side. Actually, maybe we get someone else that can turn the ball away from players. Yeah, you know what? We're going to bring in Danusha instead of Mendes. And that's what we're going to do. Yep, cool. Let's get the match, see how we go. And we get smacked again. Batting not working out for us. We kept them to 144. We did pretty well. Ratnayaka being a bit expensive, and so Steekshan, but he only bowled the 1 over. Maybe we don't need as many bowling options as we have. Pace went actually really well, so that's a bit disappointing that we only had the 2 paces. Batting wise, then, just not good enough. Again, getting bowled out, not batting our overs. Lanka not just no one batting well enough. Only Nasanka with a really good strike rate and Shanika, and then other people that made runs were going very slowly. And we are bottom of Group B after 2 games. Net run rate of -1.21. Wow, we are knocked out of the Asia Trophy. We only get to play 2 games. You have to win at least one of them, and we didn't. So our next series is now against Ireland. I want to see what actually is the series. Bangladesh won the Asia Trophy. That is interesting. Okay, wait, let's see. What are we actually playing Ireland in? Sri Lanka. So, we've got 3 ODIs and 3 T20s, so it's just white ball stuff. And then we just got white ball stuff again against Pakistan. No more tests for ages. Then we got ODIs and T20. Oh, wow. Then the World Cup. We haven't got any test cricket in a long time. So we've got to focus on this white ball team, which isn't going too well, having just been knocked out of the Asia Cup super early. Okay, so let's have a look at our squad for the ODIs. We've got 15 selected. Oh, that's a big one, actually. Kusal Mendes not able to play. He's been good for us in our one-day internationals. I'm actually going to look current year, see how people have been doing. Oh, Madushka has to stay in. Ratnayak has to stay in. Nasanka has to stay in. To be fair, Mendes hasn't been doing too well in the team. Walalaga needs to stay in the team, I think. Then we definitely need Deekshana, and we obviously got to have Hasaranga in there as well. We are in Ireland, I think. So probably maybe we do have 3 paces, but I think we should probably bring in another one. Shiraz, is he good enough? I mean, actually, his one-day average is brilliant, so we'll keep him in there. Fernando Malinga hasn't been lighting the world up, but I do want to keep developing him. Lianga as well, I'm not too sure about. His one-day average is really good, so we'll keep him in the squad for now. I think we just need maybe an all-rounder or a batter. Okay, we're going to go with the extra pacer. We're going to go with Patirana just in case. He isn't the best in one-day stuff, but we're going to trust him. We're going to see what he can do. Yeah, just see how we can go here. So, we're going to play our first match here. We got a good order, I think. Our top 5 is really strong. Tanisha at 6. Is that something that we want? Probably is, actually. Yeah, I like him. Alright, we're going to trust Shiraz here. Hasn't played much cricket for us so far this save, but his one-day and T20 averages look really promising. So we're going to give him a chance. And let's play through the match, see what happens. We get absolutely skittled. Wow. Oh my god, we are just like... This start of this episode is not going well. Theekshana going at 7.3s. Walalaga going at 7.5s. Maybe we do need more of this pace coming into the side. We get skittled. Adair and Young. Yeah, they just basically had pacers. Who are you? Are you a pacer? No, you're not. I'm stupid. Anyway, yeah, just not good enough. Even Cameron Mendes is 76. Slow 76 couldn't save us. Second game, and do we change anything? I think we've got to change the amount of spin we have in. Bring in someone different. Maybe Lianga's got to come in over Danusha. Give us some more batting. And then we also bring in Malinga as another pace option over Walalaga. Deekshana bat over him. We've just got quite a long tail. That's the only issue. But we've just got to back our bowlers and batters to just perform. Does look like a really nice pitch here, but maybe a little bit overcast. It's a day-nighter. See how we do. We lose by 2 runs. We had the overs as well. We were way ahead of the rate. That tail just doesn't do us good. Hasaranga 41, 67 from Kamandu Mendes, 30 from Nasanka, 45 from Adushka. That is annoying. They got 238. We probably should have won this game. We limited them really nicely with Deekshana taking a 4-for, Hasaranga 2-for. Spin went well on this pitch, but Malinga also bowled really, really well. Shiraz, economy-wise, incredible. But we lose again. We lost the series. That is our first series loss, actually, so far. We've only drawn one actual series. It's only the Asia Trophy that we haven't done that. Yeah, so conditions-wise, it looks very, very sunny. Maybe we do bring back another spin option in Walalaga. Coming in over Malinga. Yeah, and then we've got the 5 bowlers here. 20 overs of pace. That's fine. Cool. Let's just go through it. See how we do. Can we win? We can finally win. This is the batting that we needed. Nasanka 94, Madushka 75, Mendes 64, cheeky little 32 not from Lianga, who we just brought in. And yeah, that's brilliant. Wow, he went at 10s for his whole spell. And we didn't really restrict them that well. Walalaga taking 4-for. I don't know if he's picking up bowlers or not. Deekshana being a bit expensive, but it is what it is. We win the game. We do lose the series, 2-1. Probably would have backed ourselves to win it, and probably should have won it. We're going into the T20s now. Alright, this is going to be our squad. Very similar to the Asia Trophy one. We got these 3 all-rounders in the middle, 3 bowlers at the end. We'll see how we do. Let's go straight through the match. Just looks like a pitch in Ireland, really. Just looks like a pitch anywhere else. And we win very, very easily. They get 148 after we strict them really nicely, to be fair. Hasaranga 2 for 20 in 4 overs. That's brilliant stuff. Shanaka is all right. He got a wicket, 12 runs, 1 over. Not too bad. And Patty Rana, the most expensive bowler. And then batting-wise, Nasanka, huge little 60. Huge little. Oh, my God, I'm so stupid. Lanka 31. Dick Weller 23. Just finished it off really easily. All right, nothing wrong with that team in the last one. Let's just get through the second T20. And we win again by 5 wickets. Very simple win once more. Got overs in hand. As Fernando took a 4-for, was expensive as they got to 170. Maybe a bit of a better batting pitch. Danusha bowling 3 overs, Shanaka bowling 1. Deekshana bowling well. Probably our pick of our bowlers. Although Fernando did take 4 wickets, I don't know. And then batting-wise, just starts all round really here. Pereira, Mendes, Asalanga, Dickwaller and Danusha all getting around 30 runs, helping out the team to win the game quite easily. So we've won the series. We've come back from that loss in the ODIs and we've shown that we are a strong side. Let's have a quick look at the world ratings. Test match, we've gone down to 8th. despite having not played a test in ages. And we're not going to play any more tests in ages, which is really annoying. ODIs, we're 7th still. Oh no, we were 6th before. England have overtaken us. And in T20s, we are still in the 7th spot. See what we can do in this last T20. Don't see anything wrong with what the team was last time, so we're just going to do the same thing again. And we lose this time. Ireland winning by 3 wickets after we get 155 all out. Craig Young taking a 5-for, bowling really well. After we had a pretty good start, a bit slow from Lanka here, but probably just trying to anchor the innings after we really fell away in the middle order. And then bowling-wise, Patirana very expensive. Hasaranga was also pretty expensive. How's Patirana been doing? It feels like he's not done very good. He really hasn't. I'm not sure. I do want to give him a chance, but it's just not great so far. It's not been good signs. Alright, next we're in Pakistan for the white ball stuff. Malinga cannot play. Maybe we do not find a different pacer and we go with another spin option. We are in Pakistan. Okay, we're going to go with Van der Say, the leg spinner, who's averaging 26.6 in ODI cricket. So I think he'll be a pretty good asset to have. Let's just go through, see how we can do in this series. I'd say this probably is our hardest series we've played so far in this career mode. And I'm pretty happy with the lineup that we've got going on. Maybe we do bring Van der Say in. I'm not sure. Do we need that extra batter? We probably do, actually. So I think I'm going to stick with what we've got right here for the moment. Conditions, it doesn't look like that much of a road. Might turn a little bit, and so we have got good spin options. Let's get into the match. And we get smacked. Yeah, they got 4 and a bit over to spare, with Kamran Galam scoring 82 after we get skittled for 227, only using 44 overs. Shaheen Shafridi taking a 3-for, great economy as well, and Bakeem, whoever you are, bowling really well too. Salman also pretty good. After we had a decent opening stand, just fell away a little bit. This tail was not great and batted a little bit too slowly. Bowling-wise, Asitha Fernando bowled pretty well, and Hasaranga did too. Maybe Wallalaga a bit too expensive, considering we only had 228 to defend. I think I'm going to make the move to make our tail a little bit longer, but to give ourselves another great bowling option, going to bring in Van der Say over Wallalaga. Get through the match, see what happens. And we actually win this time after getting bowled for 241 as well. Nasanka batting incredibly well at the top, 130. Madushka as well with 45. After that, we fell away. Huge collapse. 2 for 1, 2. Well, we were 1 for 129. All the way to 10 for 241. Just like, what? 80, 70, around 70 runs scored. And Makeem and Sajid Khan clearing us up. But then we cleaned them up. They didn't really have too much of a collapse, but they didn't really have the stability. Just a lot of people falling cheaply around people that did get big knocks in. Deekshana taking 3 for, Van der Say 2 for on debut in this save, and Hasaranga with 2 wickets as well. Shiraz taking 2 more, everyone chipping in, and we win by 65 runs. Right, the series decider. We've got to keep Nasanka in, Madushka as well. Kamandu Mendes has had a bit of a quiet series, but we will keep him in there. Asalanka, good player, we know that. Lianga, do I keep Lianga in? His form's not been great. Well, he's not been that bad, so we'll keep him in. We'll go with this. Skip through, see how we go. And we get battered. Pakistan win. Pakistan with a series after it's a Babar Azam masterclass. 137 of just 126. Wow. Hasaranga. Wow. 10 overs. Went for 90 runs. That is a bit expensive. Van der Say bowled all right. Deekshana bowled all right. Shiraz bowled all right. Fernando a bit expensive. But they got enough to get 314 and put the pressure on us. We couldn't take the pressure. Didn't do good enough. and we lose the series. I do really like the team that we got pieced together here. I think we just go straight into the match, see what we can do. It's going to be overcast in the second innings. We do have our 2 pace options, and we actually do also have Shanaka, so we should be good with that. We win by 25 runs. Hasaranga getting player of the match for 3 for 38 and a little 32. If we get 171, it was just a bit of starts all round sort of stuff. You do get some games which are like that, and then we bowled them out. That's the main thing. Deekshana and Hasaranga being expensive but taking the wickets. Danusha, 2 important overs for just 3 runs. Asida Fernando, a little bit expensive. Patty Rana bowling really economically, as well as Shanaka. That is a really good start to the series. Nothing wrong with our squad last game, and I think we're just going to go with the same stuff. And we win again. Despite Babar Azam scoring 60 not, we get 172, and that is enough, with Kamindu Mendes scoring 41. Lanka 54 not out, a little bit slow, but anchoring the innings together. And Dick Weller, a bit of a quicker knock, 37 off just 23. They did get a hat-trick, though. Salman getting a hat-trick. And then we bowled him out, 136. Sita Fernando, expensive, but he took 4 wickets. Hasaranga, Deekshana both taking poles as well, with Dinusha chipping in. That is a really good win, and we win the series against Pakistan, which we would actually probably not have backed ourselves to do. So that is really good. Gives us some confidence going into our next couple of series, and the World Cup is actually coming up pretty soon. Definitely nothing wrong since we've won the series already with the team, so just go straight through, see how it will go, and we chase it down easily. We chase 144 down very, very easily. Patty Rana 4 for at the top. He's been really good this series. I did decide to back him after he wasn't so good in the last series against Ireland. But if you look here, versus Pakistan, 1 for 26, none for 26, 4 for 23. Great economy, and he now gets the wickets that he deserved. Deekshana and Hasaranga always taking wickets, even though they have been pretty expensive this series. And Asita Fernando, that economy is brilliant. Batting-wise, big Kamindu Mendes 75 not out, and Lanka 41 as well. So we sweep Pakistan, and our next series is against England. And again, it's only white ball. We don't have any more test stuff this year. Okay, for the ODIs against England, I think we got a pretty good squad piece together. This is our current year stats. We have struggled a little bit in the ODI format, probably more than the T20 format. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can cause a little bit of an upset here. This game is a big one for our world rating as well. I've asked for a spinner's pitch, not a seamer's pitch. So we are going to bring Van der Sey in instead of Wallalaga. Wallalaga not being in too good of form. And yeah, I think we're all good. We've got a lot of spin. 40 possible overs probably here. And then, yeah, we got Ratnayaka in the middle order, who's been brilliant. Madushka, who's been brilliant as well, and then just basically all our middle order. It's been really, really good so far. Dinusha has only played 1 match for us. Do we want Lianga the extra batting option? I think I would rather have the extra spin option. So, let's do this. Get through the match, see how we go. And they chase it down. 48.3 overs it takes them after Rayan Ahmed bowled pretty well, with Bethel taking 3 for 84. That is expensive. What? Alfie Ogborn, playing for Somerset, has been selected despite having only played like 20 first-class games. Wow, that is a Bazball pick. But you can see why. His one-day stuff has been really good. Yeah, Madushka made 100. Mendes made 89. Lanka 41 as well. We made a pretty good total, with Hasaranga chipping in at the end. Very quick knock. But we had it chased down. Deekshana taking 3. Pick of the bowlers. Probably Hasaranga with that economy rate. As, yeah, we were a bit too expensive all round, and they chased it down with Bethel 73 or 55. Butler masterclass. Root masterclass, yeah. Got schooled. Going to take Danusha out, put Lanka in the middle order, try and get a bit more batting in. And we're going to skip through the match, see how we go. We get absolutely smashed. They only take 40 overs to chase down 266. Our opening partnership was good, but just a little bit of starty stuff in here and not batting quick enough. Only 266. We got all out as well because of a little bit of a collapse at the end, but Bethel and Ahmed bowling really well again. That combination is interesting. And Brooks as well, trying to make his way into the England side. They're making some interesting choices, this basketball team. As Harry Brook, what? 135 of 90 balls. Fernando was expensive. Van der Say too. But Fernando was mainly the guy that lost us the game. I'm not sure why he bowled out so early, considering we had these other people who were bowling a lot better. So we've lost another one-day series, and it's not been great stuff, really. Gonna maybe bring Shiraz in over Malinga for this last game. See how that all goes. As we get smacked again. Duckett, 105 not out. Bethel, 53 not out. And they chase it down really, really easily, with Hasaranga this time being the bowler at fault. After we got 256 all out again, we just can't bat our overs. Don't know why. I've got a lot of batting in there. Ratnayak are batting really well, and the top order not doing too badly. Bethel 5 for. As we get swept by England. We go into the T20s, basically what is an unchanged squad, because our Pereira will be opening the batting. Do we want Dick Weller in the side? Probably, yeah. Dick Weller in over Danusha, although he's actually been brilliant. Danusha's been really good so far, so we're actually going to stick with this. A lot of bowling in our lineup. Means we can take off the bowlers that are going expensively very easily. So let's get straight through the match. See if we can do better in this format. We can. Wow, Theekshana. 5 for 28. That is incredible. Knocking them out single-handedly, really. They probably should have won that game, because they smacked Fernando around. They smacked Patty Rana around. They smacked Shanaka around. After we made 186 with a 70 not out from Dasan Shanaka, 48 run out by Ramesh Mendis. As we played all right. We won the game. That's the main thing. Go with an unchanged side into the next game. As we win by 6 wickets. Wow, Pathan Nisanka. Oh my God, 113 not out. That is an incredible knock. We will take that. Everyone else struggling to bat, really, but wow, that is incredible. Chasing down 185 pretty easily after bowlers went round the park, except Hasaranga. He saved us there. Brilliant bowling from him. Seems like we're really struggling in the ODIs, but the T20s we're doing brilliant in. We've won another series against Big Boys England this time, as we'll go into the third T20 unchanged. We do get schooled in this one. With Livingston taking 6 for 17. That is pretty incredible stuff from him. He got a hat-trick, did he? No, I don't think so. He cleaned up the tail, basically. We didn't get enough runs on the board, and we got smacked around. Took them a while to get it, but we did pretty well to keep them to taking 18 overs to chase down 130, but batting-wise wasn't good enough. We still won the series, though. Now, we are going into the World Cup for our stronger format, the T20 stuff. Going to go with an unchanged squad to the one that played in England, since that worked out really well. Our first game is against Namibia, who realistically we should be beating. We're going to go with this squad that got us the wins in England, except Danusha's going to come in, as he was in against England. And come up to bat 6. I think this is a good order. I think this might be a good order. Maybe we go you under Shanaka. Conditions-wise, looks like a bit of a nice spinner's pitch. Very sunny. And so, yeah, we're going to get into the match, see if we can beat Namibia. And we do. We smashed them. Patirana bowling brilliantly after we get 188, Mendes 40 off 22, and another Mendes knock, this time from Ramesh. Then Nissanka at the top doing really well as we knock them around for 190 odd, and then they take up all the overs, only scoring 115 after Shana bowled 4 overs for 10. That is pretty incredible. There are some interesting countries that have qualified for the World Cup. You've got Hong Kong in Group B. In Group A, you've got Kenya. Group D, you've got Bermuda. And in our group, you've got Papua New Guinea and Namibia. We are top at the moment. Got an alright group. South Africa are the one we've got to worry about. Zimbabwe, we know we can beat, since we did beat them in that T20 series. Right, next we are playing Papua New Guinea. I think we go unchanged. We've started really well to this tournament, and so I don't see any reason to change anything. Oh my god, we lose to Papua New Guinea after getting them out for 126. That is so poor. Patirana takes a 4-for. We bowl so well except Fernando, and then get skittled. That is so poor. Take 15 overs only to do it, but that is just not good enough, guys. Come on. That is not good enough. We are now outside of the playoffs after Papua New Guinea have won 3 out of 3 games. What is this? They've beaten Ireland, Kenya. Oh, wait, hang on a second. That's the wrong group. They've beaten Namibia and Zimbabwe and now us. That is pretty incredible. They are going to be through. Now we've got what should be our hardest clash, but I actually think probably it was Papua New Guinea. So now we're playing South Africa. This is going to be a test of how good we really are. Our batting just doesn't seem to be good enough at the moment, but we're going to go unchanged. As we get smacked, as I said, our batting is not good enough. And it's shown here. We get exposed by Linda and Markram, spin twins. It takes them 15 overs to knock off 127 after they absolutely tonk us around the park. Only Danusha not going expensively. We'd be very lucky to get through now into the next stage of the World Cup. I think I'm going to bring in Dick Weller to shore up our middle order over Mendes, because he hasn't really bowled Mendes. So let's go through the game, see how we do. We do win, actually, with Pereira and Danusha scoring big runs. After they score 171 with Patirana 6 for 36. Incredible stuff after Nakvi. Very aggressive knock. Well done you, mate. Oh, wow, you look like a player and a half. That is a really good result, though. We do smack them. But I'm pretty sure... Yep, we're out. Papua New Guinea getting through. In our group stage, we, I think, came third. Yeah, just outside the top 2. If we'd beaten Papua New Guinea, we definitely would have been up there, but that is very annoying. Okay, so we got our last series of the year. It's against Afghanistan. We've got more white ball stuff, so ODIs and then some T20s. We're going to play through this match, see how we go. Is this the side that we want? We probably want... Lanka just hasn't really played very well so far for us, so I think that's what we're going to go with line-up-wise. Yeah, we've got Wallalaga there, or do we go with Van der Say? I think we're going to go with Wallalaga because our batting is the problem at the moment. So, let's skip through, see how we go. First ODI against Afghanistan, we get smacked. Nissanka 86 not out carries the bat, but we get cleaned up by Rashid Khan. That is really annoying. Just no one else chipping in to help Nissanka enough. And then Afghanistan chase it down, 42 overs it takes them. Gurbaz smacking us around for 92. Yeah, not good enough, really. Not good enough. Got to bring Van der Say in now. We've got a longer tail, but we'll see how we go. We get absolutely cooked there. Shiraz, 3 for 101. Economy of over 10 Oh my god, that is awful. Then we got bowled out very, very easily with Gazanfar taking a 5 for. Yeah, we just got smacked there. We've lost another ODI series. Our ODI performance has not been good so far. Alright, we're going to bring in Danusha and also Malinga. Just going to change the team up, see how we go for this last ODI. We actually win it. We win by 119 after we bat well. Top order, that's the only thing that saves us ever, is actually batting well. And then we always seem to bowl well. Malinga, that is an incredible spell of bowling. Brilliant from you, mate. 10 overs, 4 for 28. That is a brilliant performance, as we absolutely smacked them. They took 44 overs to make 171. Okay, we're going into the T20. Squad basically unchanged. This is going to be the batting order, very similar to what you've seen already. And we win. We get bowled out for 146, but then we bowl them out for 114. After Nisanka at the top, as usual, performing with Lanka at the top as well. He changed to be opening this game. And then Patirana and Danusha cleaning them up. 3 wickets apiece, so that is great. Alright, Asalanka's going to stick to opening since he went well last game. Here's the second T20. We get absolutely smashed. Wow. We get bowled out very, very easily. Only Asalanka and kind of Pereira batting all right. Rest of the team absolutely collapsed. Oh my goodness me, that is awful. And then we get smacked around. Deekshana getting smacked around, Hasaranga getting smacked around, Patirana and Fernando as well. Series decider, and I think what decides the series is whether we can actually bat. So let's see. We can. We win. We finally win a T20 series after we bowl them out for 137. Fernando taking 2 for, Patirana 2 for, although he was expensive, and Shanaka 2 wickets, and Deekshana 3. Then 140 for 8. Not a great batting performance, but Nisanka carrying the bat for 48, nearly carrying the bat. Yeah, batting really well, saving us from defeat. We win the series 2-1, and that is the end of our season, actually. So, I'm going to show you the stats, our records. Sri Lanka. Current year. So, we do... In our test matches, Matthews batted really, really well. Mendes batted really, really well. And Nisanka. But then in our ODIs... Madushka was the star of the show with Nisanka as well. Mendes and Ratnayaka. But then also bowling-wise, Asalanka bowling really well. But Malinga definitely bowling better than I thought he did after a couple of really good performances. Hasaranga was a brilliant player for us in one day as this year. Scoring runs at 27s and taking poles at 28. Or 29s really, but yeah, he was really good. And then we go to the 20 over stuff. Bowling wise, Deekshana, brilliant. Fernando was really good as well. All of our bowlers taking wickets very, cheaply, but the economy was not brilliant for our pace bowlers. Anyway, batting wise for our T20s, Dick Weller actually being our best T20 batter, it seems. Nisanka batting well as well. He was probably my pick of this year. He was just really, really good. You can't argue with how well he played. Okay, guys, I'll put a poll up on my channel. You go across to posts, and there'll be 4 options. I reckon I'll probably put in Hasaranga. I will put in Kamindu Mendes, Nisanka, and then Madushka in as well. And I want you guys to vote for who you think was our player of the season. That says welcome to the 2026 season. We hope you have been enjoying Cricket Captain 2024. I've really been enjoying it. And I'll see you in the next one for the 2026 season. Goodbye.